Hi everyone, I'm Mary Strong. It was not too long ago that Brian Boucher was between the pipes in Philadelphia and leading the Flyers into the Eastern Conference Finals. But after losing his job to Romachek Monik, Boucher got shipped to Phoenix last summer. Thursday, he had a chance to show up his old team, Flyers hosting the Coyotes. Jeremy Roenick dressed up as Bob Clark for Halloween. Clark, he found it quite amusing. First period, scoreless game. Jeremy Roenick passes to Eric Desjardins, who beats Brian Boucher for the goal. 1-0 Flyers. We head to the second, game tied at 2. Michael Hanzus, he beats Boucher again for the score. Flyers go on to win it 6-2. Thrashers and the Maple Leafs. We head to late in the third period. František Kaberle, he drops the puck to Patrick Stefan, who beats Ed Belfour. Game tied at 3. End of the third period, game tied. Pasi Nurminen here with a great save with his skate. Did you see it? Well, we're going to show it to you again. Take another look. Watch as Nurminen kicks the puck with his skate to save the goal. Nurminen 32 saves on the night. Game ends 3-3. Those cobwebs you see on the Giants scoreboard are not Halloween decorations. They are from common unuse. New York has scored the second fewest points in the NFL. And now head coach Jim Fossil is taking matters into his own hands by taking play calling duties away from offensive coordinator Sean Payton. The Bucs have their own offensive problems, averaging just 11 points in their last 2 games. But they could get a boost Sunday with Brad Johnson expected to return from a 1-game absence. The quarterback is still recovering from a fractured rib, but has taken most of the snaps at practice. Rodney Peete has made a lot of progress from surgery on his torn meniscus. He hopes to be back when the Panthers come off their bye against the Saints on November 10th. Peete still is not taking snaps, but he is doing light throwing and some drills. The Wizards were set to tip off their home opener at the MCI Center on Thursday with a performance from rap group Run DMC. Instead, fans mourned the shooting death of the group's DJ, Jam Master Jay, outside a recording studio in Queens on Wednesday night. Wizards hosting the Celtics. Second quarter, Wizards looking good off the turnover. Michael Jordan, he's going to feed Jared Jeffries with a jam. Jordan with 5 assists, Wizards up by 10. Late in the second quarter, Jordan plays some Big D here on the inbound. Jordan steals the pass and drains the jumper right here. Jordan with 15 first-half points. Wizards up 18 at the half. We head to the third. More Jordan. Jordan with a turnaround baseline jumper. You want to see that again? He hits another one. Jordan had 21 points in 21 minutes. Wizards win 114-69. Jazz and Hawks. First quarter, Hawks up 4. Jason Terry leading the break finds big dog Glenn Robinson for the alley-oop jam right here. Robinson had 14 first quarter points. Hawks up 6. Second quarter, Hawks winning with D. Darvin Ham, he comes up with a steal, then goes coast to coast with a nice dunk right there. Hawks holding on to a 4-point lead at the half. Third quarter, more Hawks up by 11. Terry on the break, dishes to Sharif Abdul-Rahim. Underneath, he slams it home. Hawks win 105-98. It's time now for one more shot, and for that, we go to the Tour Championship in Atlanta, where Tiger Woods is brought back to earth by one of his fellow golfers.
From Windermere, Florida, winner of 34 PGA Tour events, including the 2002 Masters Tournament, the U.S. Open, the Bay Hill Invitational, the Buick Open, the American Express World Golf Championship.
All right.
I'm Mary Strong, and this has been a Fox Sports Net update. For all the latest news, scores, and all your highlights, keep it right here on Fox Sports Net. So, will it be a pitcher's duel, or will we have another shootout on our hands? There's only one way to find out. Tune into Fox for Game 3 from San Francisco tomorrow. Coverage starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Turning now to the NHL, perhaps the biggest surprise of the early season is the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're off to a franchise best start with 3 wins and just 1 tie. Monday, they traveled to New York to face the Rangers, a team they historically have been dominated by. Fox Watch takes us to Madison Square Garden, where the Lightning and Rangers are skating right now. Second period, tied at 1. Rangers on the power play. Tom Poti with a one-timer. Mark Messier redirects it past Nikolai Hovibulin, his third. 2-1 Rangers. Later in the second, Lightning respond. Martin St. Louis on the breakaway beats Dan Blackburn. A power play goal, his 4th. Lightning lead 3-2 in the second. Carter threw for 4 picks in the Cowboys' 9-6 loss to Arizona. Coach Dave Campos said his quarterback needed to look deep inside himself, and now will have plenty of time to do that on the bench. Carter will be replaced by Chad Hutchinson, the former Stanford quarterback who joined the team last summer after 4 years in minor league baseball. 2 of Carter's interceptions came in the end zone. The Cowboys got that far because Emmitt Smith had his best game of the year. His 22 carries and 82 yards were both season highs. Afterwards, Emmitt said he had more running room than he'd seen all year. Emmitt is now just 92 yards behind Walter Payton for the all-time rushing record, and he will have a chance to break it Sunday at Texas Stadium. Cowboys host Seattle, which has the league's worst rushing defense. The Rams took a step forward by beating the Seahawks Sunday, but not without a hefty price. They have lost All-Pro cornerback Aeneas Williams for the season with a broken leg and torn ankle ligaments. The 34-year-old needs 4 to 6 months to rehab the injury. Doctors say it's not career-threatening. The Raiders' secondary also took a big hit as rookie quarterback Phillip Buchanan is out for 8 weeks with a broken wrist suffered in yesterday's loss to San Diego. The Raiders hope All-Pro Charles Woodson can make it back from a fractured shoulder this weekend against the Chiefs. I'm Mary Strong, and this has been a Fox Sports Net update. For all the latest news, scores, and all your highlights, keep it right here on Fox Sports Net. And don't forget, the World Series heads north to San Francisco for Game 3 tomorrow as both teams get a day to catch their breath. Coverage starts at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on Fox. Barry Bonds is the first player in history to hit a home run in each of his first 3 World Series games, but he is not the only giant on the power surge in the playoffs. The whole team is on record pace. San Francisco has 22 home runs in this postseason, and the Angels are right behind them with 21. The teams are also just 5 homers away from breaking the combined World Series record of 17. That history is just one of several reasons to check out tonight's critical Game 4 as the Angels look for 3-1 lead. Coverage starts at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on Fox. Nets guard Chris Childs may be rethinking his choice of fashion statements right now. He was robbed of $30,000 worth of jewelry and cash early Tuesday morning outside a Manhattan nightclub. The nightclub is owned by Sean P. Diddy Combs. 4 men apparently approached Childs while he was walking to his Mercedes around 1:30 a.m. They threatened him with a handgun but did not injure him. Police arrested all 4 suspects a short time later and recovered the stolen goods except for 1 chain. We go from gold chains to the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award. Today, 5 finalists were announced for the honor given to the top senior quarterback in the nation. This year is special significance with the passing of Unitas, who threw for 3,000 yards at Louisville from 1951 to 54. Leading the list is Miami's Ken Dorsey, who has already thrown 16 touchdowns this year while extending the Canes' winning streak to 28 games. Byron Leftwich of Marshall has more yards and touchdowns this season than any other finalist. He has thrown for 2,300 yards and 17 TDs. Seneca Wallace took a beating at the hands of the Sooners last Saturday, but the Iowa State leader still has over 1,800 yards and 11 TDs. Carson Palmer has USC in the hunt for the Pac-10 title after throwing for nearly 2,000 yards and 13 touchdowns. And Dave Ragone has 12 touchdowns and one thrilling upset over Florida State as a leader at Unitas' alma mater, Louisville. The winner will be announced December 4th.